Hey, alright, shalom.
Hey,
I want to start this off by giving all glory to our praise and fear to him. Father, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Also, we give honor to Apostle Elder Graham Minister to do well. We're the heads of the house of David. Goodbye after without the 144,000. Welcome in the spirit, the spread this wisdom, understanding, and knowledge, sincerity, and the truth. YAHAWAH being the true name of the God of Israel. YAHAWASHI being uniquely called Jesus Christ. The true name is YAHAWASHI. BAHASHAM meaning in the name of QADASH, translated Spirit, Holy Spirit. Shalom, Barak, and Navakarium. Chariots, peace and blessings to the whole collective nation of Israel. So we're back again today with another video. And this one's going to be called Chariots. And as you can see, oh shit. Yeah, let's go.
hey, call halayim laya bashim al-shai. Hey, call halayim laya bashim al-shai. I might even, hey, y'all niggas see it, bro. You see, it's fucking, Barak the Yahawah BAHASHAM HaMashiach Yahushai. Call halayim bashim. It's crazy. It called Barak the Yahawah BAHASHAM HaMashiach Yahushai. Shemai, Yasharallah, Alahayna, Yahawah. Oh, fuck, is gone. Wait, where's it at? I can't even, it's gone. Hey, where's it at? Oh, there it goes. Shemai, Yasharallah, Alahayna, Yahawah, Al-Khad. Look. Gone. Hey, call halayim laya bashim al-shai. Hey, call halayim laya bashim al-shai. I might even, hey, y'all niggas see it, bro. He's crazy. Yasharallah, Alahayna, Yahawah, Alahayna, Yahawah, Al-Khad. Shemai, Yasharallah. Oh my god. Call halayim laya.
Anywho, yeah, you see it, man. Alright, the Lord said he chariot tonight. Hey, man, call halayim laya bashim al-shai. So, I was outside. I ain't gonna tell you guys what I was doing. You know, some other shit. Nothing, unlawful. It's just personal. Anyway, so now I was going back to my car. I was taking a shit. So I was walking back to my car and I woke back up at my car. I'm like, what if I say a chariot, man? I've been having a real shitty day, no pun intended. So then I look up and then I just see the chariot. And I'm like, I start screaming out. I start praising the Lord. I say, Barak the Yahawah al-Shai. Alright, and we're coming into a time of trouble where, the Heavenly Father, Yahawah al-Shai, he's going to have to listen to that standard for us. Alright, and after that standard also comes what? Our deliverance. Alright, because Lord's will, we're part of that number. Okay, let's see, the Lord Yahawah al-Shai, he's going to deliver us from this place. Lord's will, we be a part of that number, Speaking for myself, first and foremost, and the rest of the Akim as well. Alright? Thus saying that, alright? As you can see, that wasn't no fucking plane, that was nothing, because the shit didn't blink. It didn't blink not once. The motherfucker didn't blink not once. So I know in my mind, I said, oh shit, it's a motherfucking chariot, man. So, through the spirit, I just want to make a video about it. He says, Jeremiah 16, verse 14, therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahawah, that it shall be no more said, the Lord Yahawah liveth that brought up the children out of the land of Egypt. Okay, and how's the Lord, Yahawah? How's the Lord Yahawah? Okay, BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, okay, going to deliver us out of the land of Egypt. Okay, same way how he delivered us from the old Egypt, man. Alright, out of the hands of Pharaoh, which the modern day Pharaoh is who? Esau. Alright, he's going to use his death angel, and his death angel is who? YAHAWASHI, man. And YAHAWASHI led us out of old Egypt, okay, with his chariot, man. Alright, you see? It says, but the Lord Yahawah liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and went from all the land whither he had driven them, and I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers. All right, because the Lord YAHAWASHI, okay, when he gets back, he's going to be riding on what you know as a so-called UFO. All right, and is this guy fucking serious? He believes that the Jesus is going to come on a UFO? Yeah, I believe that who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ is going to come back on a UFO. His name is YAHAWASHI, and he's a so-called Negro man, okay? I believe that 100%. Alright, yeah, as you see the video, was I shaking the camera, making the camera move the way how the chair was moving? No, you can clearly see the shit it was point blank in your face, man. Alright, so if you don't believe, man, then that's on you, man. Alright, I can't tell you what the hell to do with your life. I'm telling you what, if you don't believe in these scripts, then it might be SOL for you, buddy. This is Psalm 68, verse 17, and it's bad because right before then I went to the gas station to get some water. Alright, and I'm not sure I said went to get some water. And then I went to get some water, all right, which is spiritual, living water, John 7:38. He that believeth on me, as scripture, I said, that his belly is full of rivers of living water. So I'm going to go grab some water or whatever, because I just got done pooping. And as you can see, in my mind, I was like, man, we're really gonna have to rely on some serious faith, because this devil, he's really cracking down on his draconian law. He's really pushing this thing hard, okay, here upon the people. In my mind, I'm like, Sirach 2:10, okay, who has ever called upon the name of the Lord Yahawah, and let me just grab it, I don't want to butcher it, all right, because the Lord's gonna do some miracles for us, all right. Even using a chariot, that was a miracle itself. You think, before I gave him this truth, man, I'm over here thinking, damn, I think one day I'm just gonna look up in the sky and see a UFO. No, I thought some was fucking green aliens or some shit. I don't even believe in UFOs, to be honest, all right. But lo and behold, it's a part of my history, man, all right. Sirach 2:10. Look at the generations of old and see, did any trust in the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken, or whom did ever despised or called upon him? All right, because we're going to actually, let me finish it. I love this. For the Lord YAHAWASHI is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in the time of affliction. All right, so the Lord YAHAWASHI is going to save us. Look at that word. Well, the word to afflict. All right, disorder, suffering. All right, complaint. Malice, evil, and the word evil is a compound word, as we know. Trouble, ooh, he bore his affliction with great dignity. All right, and the chariots, they see us bearing our affliction, they see us bearing our cross, okay. And as we bear our cross, the Lord's gonna send you certain things that's gonna help you out through the Spirit to increase your faith, to help you get through that hard patch that you're going through. All right, because brothers are going through some shit, man. Okay, you have brothers, I believe in New York, okay, in 2 weeks, okay, you're gonna have to get that thing in order for you to work for for you to be a teacher, thing like that nature, okay. You don't necessarily know what brothers' jobs are, we know brothers, we don't necessarily know our real names, things of that nature. We call ourselves by our Hebrew names. Like, of course I know Partham's real name, I mean, I grew up with the nigga all my life. But I'm talking about other brothers, some brothers, they state their occupation, things of that nature. But things are about to get really difficult. All right, so we're gonna have to wholeheartedly rely on faith and call upon the name of the Lord. All right, in our time of affliction, and the Lord's gonna hear us. Okay, He's gonna. Who's to say that there's not gonna be chariots dropping us off food, man? All right, because the angels are our brothers as well. All right, the scriptures talk about that. All right, this is Revelations 19. Because in those, what you call UFOs, in those chariots, okay, are so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American men. All right, angels, okay, Revelation 19:10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou doest not, for I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren. So the angel was telling John, all right, look, I'm your brother, man. All right, so if they're our brother and they're our fellow servant, all right, you see, the word servant, it says one who serves the same master with another. See, so as we serve YAHAWASHI, they're going to have to serve YAHAWASHI as well. All right, and they don't go off, the angels don't go off, so they're going to get straight commands from YAHAWASHI, all right, to deliver us in that time of trouble, which goes into Daniel 12:1. All right, at that time Michael shall stand up. You see, it says that have the testimony of YAHAWASHI, worship the Most High, for the testimony of YAHAWASHI is the spirit of prophecy. We have that testimony, okay, and part of that testimony is us knowing what the chariots are. All right, this is Psalm 68:17. The chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels, and the Lord YAHAWASHI is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place. Yeah, okay, because when Moses was getting the laws, okay, on Mount Sinai, okay, it was really a chariot that carved it. All right, You see, so when we go into these things, and we go into the dark sayings and dark parables of the scriptures, okay, and we break them down, all right, it makes a book come together, all right. And when you start seeing the things that are taking place in this book, such as the chariots, such as the Esau coming down with great wrath and things of that nature, okay, it should build your faith. Okay, this shouldn't get you scared, all right. It should build your faith. This is Zechariah 5:1. Then I looked and lifted up my eyes and looked up, and behold, a flying roll. All right. So he said, Zechariah saw what? A flying roll. Ezekiel saw a roll as well. All right. Ezekiel saw a chariot as well in Ezekiel the 1st chapter. Zechariah 5:2. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered him, I see a flying roll. And the length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then he said unto me, this is a curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off on this side according to it. All right. So if you steal, okay, and what did Esau steal? Okay, Esau stole our nationality. Esau stole our land. All right, Esau stole the land that wasn't even his, what is known as our Sareth. All right, Esau steals everything, man. Esau steals all our ideas. All right, and when we're stolen goods our damn selves. All right, so there you go. And everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as one side according to it, and everyone that swears shall be cut off as that side according to it. All right, so Esau swears on the scriptures, man. All right, scripture clearly telling you in the book of James. All right, don't swear on the scriptures, man. All right, what does Esau do? Okay, Esau says, "In God we trust," and then he breaks every single fucking law every single law that is within the scriptures. Okay, so when the chariots come back, they're gonna come back for what? A deliverance, okay, for one, and destruction. All right, is Isaiah 26 verse 20. It says, "Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers." And look at that word, chambers. Khadar, Khadar. It says an apartment, usually literally bed, inner chamber, innermost word, because you get beamed up. Okay, chamber, room, parlor, innermost, inward part within. All right, so we're going to be in the chambers. Lord's word, part of that number, looking down. Oh, the scriptures talk about what? The sea of glass. All right, let me grab that. A sea of glass. Wow, I can't fucking read. Not read, but spell sea of glass. Revelations 15 verse 2. And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that have gone victory over the beast. Okay, the beast is what? The Roman Empire, but the Roman Empire came back again today as NATO and the EU. All right, you see? Because we're in the revised Roman Empire, or the image of the beast. And over his image, you see, and over his mark, which the mark is with the R50 microchip, and over his number is what? 603.6. And his name, okay, who's the name of the man, okay, that runs the beast system? Esau. All right, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Most High. And they sung as a, ooh, if you know anything about the Song of Moses, okay, it talks about what? The Heavenly Father rolling over fucking Moab and stomping Moab out and stomping Edom out, and Amalek, okay? You see? So, let me finish it. It was Psalms 15 verse 3, and they sing as a song of Moses, the servant of the Most High, the song of the Lamb, saying, great and marvelous are thy works, Lord, YAHAWASHI, power almighty, just and true are thy ways, thou King of the saints. All right? And who shall not fear thee, O YAHAWASHI? Glorify thy name, for thou art holy. For all nations shall come and worship before thee, for thy judgments are made manifest. All right, you see. So we're gonna see, okay, the destruction, Lord's will. Well, let's talk about that in Psalms 91. Only with thine eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Why? Because we're gonna get beamed up. Lord's will, we're part of that number. Okay, this is Psalms 91 verse 8. Only with thine eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. All right, and the reward of the wicked, okay, first and foremost, okay, Esau is thermonuclear destruction. The word of the 2/3 of the nation Israel, who are hand to hand with the wicked, is what? Nuclear destruction as well. All right, we're gonna see that. We're gonna see 10,000 drop on our right hand side and 1,000 on our left. All right, make no doubt about it. This is Psalms 19 verse 1. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord YAHAWAH rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. All right, so the Lord YAHAWAH is going to come, okay, in a cloud, okay, to destroy Egypt. And modern day Egypt is what? America. All right, this is Revelations 1 verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kings of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Amen. All right, so he's going to come with the clouds, okay? Cloud is Nepel, a cloud used of a cloud which led the Israelites in the wilderness. Show you what, the cloud that led the Israelites in the wilderness was a chariot, man, okay? Which is led by the death angel, which is who? YAHAWASHI. All right? So, that's what I have to say, Akim. Hopefully this was edifying. Hope that I covered all the bases. And we're going to receive some strong deliverance in these latter days, man. In the up and coming days. That's what it talks about in Luke, that 21st chapter. It says, well, look up for your redemption draweth nigh, because you're supposed to be looking up and seeing the chariots and rejoicing, man. There's so many chariot signs going on. Okay, the government had the damn CIA, okay, uncover files about it, man. And Esau knows that when he starts seeing the chariots, okay, that it is his latter end. You see. But with that, I want to say Shalom and Kol Halayim La, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, and Shalom Akim, Shalom, Shalom.